So I have two aims that I view as very important. It's creating an online sign access for deaf people and also researching into linguistics within the community. So firstly, I gain information, and the aim is really to video people in the community using the language. And this is done in a variety of areas around the UK. Firstly, we start in London, there's Bristol, Birmingham, Manchester, Lancaster, and then heading more north into Scotland and Glasgow. So we had 30 people from the different areas. They had different backgrounds. So, for example, half of them had hearing parents, half of them had deaf parents, and just a wide variety to make it fair. So we put them into different groups, and we compared their numbers, their use of different language features. So we then looked back at these videos and compared the use of BSL throughout them in the comparison to the different groups. So the videos were great, and we hope to have all this information online so that everyone could have access to them and view the research that we found. My main interest is actually in linguistics and the different variations of use of BSL. I really enjoyed doing research, particularly in 3 areas of linguistics. Firstly, phonology. That's such as the different use of hand shapes and particular hand shapes relating to particular areas of sign. So, for example, one of them is the use of the single finger, the index finger, and how people use that and how they vary in their use of signs. So some people would use the index finger to point to me, whereas some people would use the thumb, and some people would use the whole hand. Some people would be index finger with the thumb extended. And I think that's really interesting to see the different uses and why there is different uses. Why do people use those different signs? Is it to do with the age gap? Is it what other factors is it linked to? It could be linked to the skills. Something we found out is it could be linked to skills, and when you're hurrying signs, that hand shapes just flow from one to another. Secondly is the use of grammar. And what words people use to string their sentences together. That's a very interesting area of research. So some research that we're hoping to complete in the future is about fluency. And the use of hand shapes for different meanings. Focusing on different people and the role shift that they use and why they use language. So we'll film a mixture of people to get these results and find out what it is that decides what hand shapes and features that deaf people use. Ones that are very differently used are colours and numbers. They're commonly different throughout the areas, but there is also many others. There's areas that obviously that we miss, but as a general areas are the same. The study is now more recently that science have become more nationalised. That the gap in regional science is disappearing as we come through into the 21st century. Sorry, the video is quite blurry at the moment, quite stuttery, so I'm just struggling to understand what's being said.